without the soundtrack in the back.
Am I supposed to do a sound check or something? They're just using the dudes.
There we go. Yes, by all means. So you do what you want to do now, we'll do stuff for later. So go ahead and take the guitar, then we'll fix it up when you're ready. Otherwise, go. Need a straight one home.
Hold it still and don't laugh.
Just hang right. So give me a little strum in what we got. This is the camera.
This is Mario's big break.
Alright, my name is MJD. That's not really my name, it's my initials, obviously. I mean, it could be my name, but unfortunately it's not. I'm going to remove this piece. Well, actually, I'll just leave it right here. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday, December 28th, 2010, in case you're lost in some kind of time warp or other dimensional thing. Not really sure if anyone's hearing me, but that's okay. Alright, so I kind of wanted to do an open mic thing for a while and never got around to it, and tomorrow's actually my birthday, so I figured I'll just do it before I turn, yeah, thank you very much, Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone can guess my age here. No, that's incorrect. Is it cool to take this thing off because it's kind of killing me?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I hate you too.
That's probably not going to be on YouTube. I mean, like,
You coming?
yeah. I'm not sure if it's probably on. Alright, so yeah, so any more guesses for my age?
27.
No, that's incorrect. Any more?
19.
No, we got 21, 23, 27, and I think that young gentleman said 19. No, I'm actually 5,000 years old. That's not true. That's not true at all. No, I'm actually going to turn 30 tomorrow. So, I mean, some people say I still look younger or whatever, but I mean, on paper, legally, I'm starting to get old. So, I can't really do much with the younger crowd anymore, theoretically, but
Legally, yes.
legally, yes, yes, I can. So I'm probably just gonna not acknowledge the fact that I'm 30 and I'll just stay 29 for a good while. You know, if people ask me, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm 29 plus one. Yeah. But anyway, so I had to go to the DMV to renew my driver's license tonight due to the fact that, well, not tonight, 5 hours ago, but it almost took 5 hours. Pretty much because I thought it ended, or it expired at the end of the year, but apparently it expires on the day of my birthday, which is kind of ridiculous. So now I have a nice little driver's license with a big void on it, and I have to carry around a piece of paper because Virginia now has new driver's licenses, which apparently have like a nice little security feature that they're black and white, which doesn't seem like state of the art to me. But they're black and white, and it's like double layered your picture, and like theoretically if you put like multiple licenses together, you can possibly like fly through time or something. But I mean, at least if you make a photocopy of it, you know, it's not gonna make you look all like weird and stuff. And if you also have any other little little conditions, the black and white might like even it out. But yeah, so I mean, I had a nice. I actually didn't go into the DMV for a good while because I got there at 4. They closed at 5. I actually tried to leave sooner, but you know, I was kind of putting it off. So I just went in, and apparently now there's kind of like limbo when you go into DMV. I went into DMV. There's the little in between the. I went to the Franconia one in case anyone lives around there. Franconia people? Anyone Franconia peeps? No?
I know where Franconia is.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of crappy because it says DMV, and it's kind of like some kind of little labyrinth or little maze or little like, you know, scavenger hunt is actually the word I have in mind. Because it says DMV when you're off Franconia, but then it points a little more, and then it has a couple more arrows, and you weave a couple times. You know, it sends you through the gas station and stuff. And then finally you can go into it, but it's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, so I went in there, and the security guard apparently said there was some kind of a fight or something that broke out. And because of that, there were like 10 or 20 people in between the front door and then in the little section that goes into the second door. So I was there for 10, 20 minutes. Some people cut in line, sneaked in or whatever. There was all kinds of DMV like drama and everything like that. But finally I got my driver's license. I'm sure the picture came out crappy probably because the like woman was like, okay, she just takes it and then it's gone. But anyway, I digress. So hopefully I'll get that in the mail soon. Probably gonna have a hard time trying to get into any bars or anything on New Year's with my little license that has the void on it, and then the piece of paper I have to carry out with me for the next 5 to 15, theoretically 15 days. Hopefully it comes in 5, which is convenient because my birthday is tomorrow, which means that there's probably a good chance that I'm gonna go to a bar or someplace and I'm not gonna be allowed in, and you know my family's gonna be. They're gonna have some kind of a party set up for me, and I'm not gonna be able to go because someone's gonna be like, "Oh, a piece of paper and a voided plastic old color license doesn't really equal, you know, your tax." But anyway, so thank you to DMV for making things more interesting and delaying the issuing of driver's licenses, and also going back to black and white because you know black and white is always better because a thing called color, you know, that's not really necessary. But anyway, I kind of just threw together some stuff as far as material goes, which you can probably tell. It's not really polished. It's like someone just took like a little rag and put like a little like elbow grease into it, but not exactly polished. So I threw together a little list, and I've actually seen some people that bust out their little list of material, but I figured it's an open mic, so I could probably take a look. But yeah, so I'm turning 30 tomorrow. I actually just got back here from Wisconsin about 2 weeks ago. Stayed with my brother and helped him out with some stuff because my sister-in-law is pregnant. But before that, I was actually in Los Angeles for about a year or so, where I kind of just went there to kind of escape, but kind of find out I'm from around here, so I kind of know how things are around here. And over there, it's not really too much different, but it is kind of different. But yeah, it's definitely drier over there. It's humid over here, which means my hair is poofy. So over there, my hair actually doesn't poof up as much. So I mean, if you have poofy hair, are there any poofy haired people in here? By poofy, I mean like high volume. Any high volume people using product to like make their hair go down so they don't look too horrible, or maybe they cut it all off. No poofy hair love in this room or in the bar section out there. I see you people in the bar section. I see you ignoring me, but that's okay. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, so I just got back from the cheese state, which it really is the cheese state. I mean, my brother was just like busting out all kinds of ridiculous cheese and everything like that. And they even have like sassy cow milk. I'm not sure if there's any Wisconsin people, any cheeseheads out there. No cheeseheads, I see. So there's no cheeseheads, no poofy-haired people, no people with, else did I leave out? I mean, if someone else was like actually paying attention, they might know. All right, so we'll just leave it at no poofy-haired people and no cheese-head people in here. All right, continuing on to, so I was thinking the first thing I should just talk about is Bigfoot. Because the reality of it is, Bigfoot has been like out of the news for a while. I mean, every now and then it might pop up there, like those beef jerky snacks where like Bigfoot is in it. And you know, people just throw in Bigfoot if they want to throw in some kind of random thing. They'll just be like, oh yeah, it's like Bigfoot. I was actually at the grocery store like a few weeks ago. No, actually I'm lying. It was actually a couple months ago. But I saw some bottled water, and it's the big ass gallon bottled water, and it was all like dirty, like as if it had come from the woods or something. And I thought to myself, man, like times are tough because Bigfoot probably got a job like delivering the water to, you know, the grocery store, because it looks all woody and foresty, and there's all kinds of like shrubs and things on it. I mean, like one more thing, and like next thing you know, like he's gonna be like at the counter, like with like checking you out and shit like that, and asking if you want paper or plastic. If there are any Canadian people out there, are there any Canadian people out here? So no poofy people, no Canadian people, and no people from Wisconsin here. All right, it's a good crowd. So is everyone here local or kind of local? No? You're all from down the street, that's where you're from. Down the street, up the street, left, right, Northern Virginia? Yeah, I actually went to George Mason, so it's actually weird that I'm here because I never really planned on being back here, but somehow randomly I was like typed in on Google, and it said open mics, it said Firehouse Grill, which apparently this is now old station number 3. So I drove by and I was like, old station what? And it's still listed as Firehouse Grill. I'm not sure what the deal with it is, but it still looks the same. People look about the same. Yeah, so never really thought I would be hanging out here, but anyway. Yeah, so to continue with Sasquatch. So Sasquatch in Canada is technically Wendigo, but Sasquatch, when he goes into Canada, he becomes white. Maybe because there's more snow there, or maybe he like stops by and, you know, he was trying to cream his like mustache and accidentally they got the whole thing and now he's white. Anyway, regardless, so Sasquatch, I think if I were in the woods and I saw Sasquatch, I'm not really sure if I would run from him. I would just sort of feel bad for him and maybe give him a nice little hug, or, you know, try and like kick it with Sasquatch, maybe like find some beers, you know, chase some random people or some humans or something, or whatever hijinks that Sasquatch gets into. Because I mean, if I were Sasquatch and I was in the woods, you know, I would probably just be like fucking with people all day, pardon my French, or my Canadian French, or my bacon, if anyone makes that association. No? Yes? I actually had some bacon when I was up in Wisconsin, which is strange, but it's actually the kind of bacon that's already pre-cooked or whatever, so you don't have to freeze it. And my sister-in-law had to make a ton of it, and I pretty much had bacon for an entire day. More bacon than I've had probably in years. So, I have some other stuff to talk about, but I'm not sure how much time has elapsed here. Is anyone keeping track of time here? What's it say on the thing?
1344.
Okay, 1344. Okay, yeah, so like apparently my babbling is occupying more time. Yeah, so I've actually got some white hair, but I've been getting that since I was about 20, so that doesn't really help my 30. So yeah, figure here they do open mic for music, poetry, and comedy theoretically, or attempts at comedy. So theoretically, thus far I have presented my attempt at comedy. Now I will attempt at poetry. But what's kind of sad is I'm actually an English major, graduated in 2004. So my concentration was in creative writing and in poetry. But much to my advanced poetry teacher's dismay, I'm going to do a haiku. And this haiku is about Bigfoot. Haikus consist of 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and 5 syllables. So here's my haiku about Bigfoot. Decadent Bigfoot, running through the woods with, stole my brand new kicks. So Bigfoot, he's got big dogs theoretically, because, some people call feet dogs. So Bigfoot's got some big dogs, so he needs some big kicks, My kicks aren't very big. Actually, funny thing is, I got these shoes like a while ago, and they're sort of casual kind of dress, whatever, like creep into people's random party shoes. And they're not really barking, luckily, because I try and keep clean. But the name of the shoe on the inside, it says Comedy, which I think is kind of appropriate but kind of random. But if you don't believe me, you can look at the inside of my shoe and it says Comedy, size 10.5, not Bigfoot size by any means. Alright, so now I have presented my Bigfoot haiku, and I'm going to present my Bigfoot jam. It's not really a jam, it's more like a third of a song, because I could just repeat the chorus, verse, intro, make up some more lyrics to it. There aren't really too many lyrics to it. And it could be a song, but kind of threw it together last minute, so I'm not really there's not really too much love into this Bigfoot song, but I just figured I don't sing, I play a little guitar, or actually, I guess, an electric's kind of a little guitar, it's not short scale or anything. But, so I probably don't remember the song because I just came up with it like 20 minutes ago, so I'll probably just improv or whatnot off the song. And it's probably not going to be very good, but that's life. So if someone can, or I'm going to creep over here and score the stand. Thank you. Someone else is creeping over to score the stand for me. Thank you very much. I'm going to drink more of this nice, expensive beer, PBR, quality. I paid $2.75, thank you. Yeah, probably. Standing, because I forgot to strap. Yeah, I actually got some of this. No, sitting. Obviously I'm tripping. I actually don't really drink too much. It's not because I don't enjoy drinking, but, well, actually I just don't drink too much just because I always get stuck driving people around or whatnot, or just don't really get into it. I also like to drink myself to oblivion, so I'm not an alcoholic or anything, I just find humor in it. So, yeah, I'm just having one of these. I actually had one of these on Saturday. Some events ensued, which I'm getting some random texts from some people today, and where I have been. So, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this piece back on here, and I'm gonna attempt to put together the Bigfoot jam, if you will. Probably should be about a minute or so. I think I sort of remember it, but it goes with my haiku, and it'll pretty much be the conclusion of this catastrophe right here. I should just have a mic like this. Not too bad. Pretty sure I should wrap it around more, but that's not really my job. Hello? Instead of testing 1, 2, 3, I just say internet. And then I'll say it in a deeper voice like this. Internet? Yeah, that was probably a little over the top. But I think I saw some people actually look back, but that's okay. Internet? Internet? Is this thing on? Obviously it is. Alright, so here's my short little Bigfoot jam that I kind of threw together at approximately 9-ish or whatever after I creeped over to my friend's apartment and kind of duped them into filming or documenting. I call documenting whenever you take pictures or document everything. If people want to give the like big ups to my friends, Matthew House, otherwise known as Matt House, and Phoebe over here, I'm just giving them a big ups to them. Claps, big ups. Alright, there's not really too much love in here, not that I expected love. Anyway, next time I'll just go to Canada or Wisconsin, but that's alright. This thing's still too high, too low. Alright, let's see if I can pull off the Bigfoot jam. Creeping, he's creeping, he's Bigfoot, a big son of a bitch. I see you creeping, Bigfoot, through the woods, Bigfoot, otherwise known as Sasquatch. When you turn white, you're when they go. To get into Canada, you sneaky Bigfoot. I think I just strummed a little bit off, but it's okay, 'cause no one's really listening. I see you people leaving, I see you exiting. As I do my Bigfoot jam, I'm calling you out. You leave while you can. And he's taking my shoes, he's taking my kicks. He's taking my kicks. They're the wrong size, but he doesn't realize he's taking my kicks. This is the struggle with me and Bigfoot right here. I guess if I had a little distortion, it would probably sound better. I've got myself a brand new pair of slippers. That means I won, Bigfoot lost. That's why I have a brand new pair of slippers. Thank you very much. My name is MJD. Those are my initials, and that's my open mic. I will be 30 tomorrow. It's game over. I'll be taking phone numbers at the door if there are any ladies interested in joining me tomorrow for my square birthday party, which probably won't occur. Anyway, I'm out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for MJD. Up next, I got the sexual speakings of Bill. It might have some politics, but it's still sexual.
Yeah. Thanks.